What's going on, man? You might be wondering why you wet right now. You just got out of the shower, you dig? And now you about to feed Valencia. Here you go, Valencia. There you go. It's the good eats for you. It's the good eats. The good eats. Anyways, man, you may be wondering why you so quick to make a video out of the shower, man. Well, let me tell you, man. You've been on a path of destruction, my guy. You've been on a path that it seems as if you have lost touch with your true self, your divine self, and you feel, or you, right now, making this video, you are not in the best place, man. You're letting go. You're loosening the grip on your higher self. You're not caring anymore. You're giving into your impulses, basically. Letting go of your energy, beat your meat, whatever you want to call it. That's what you're doing. Now, you're very intelligent. You're very intelligent. You look at things from a different perspective. You try to get all the perspectives that you can, and typically basically nothing can stop you. You're powerful. You are hella powerful, my God. If I'm being honest with you, you're hella powerful. You just lack control. If you had control over many of the impulses that you go throughout the day, week, month, whatever, you would have those abilities. You would have that power, or that, that stance or status. See, one thing that you have taken into mind that you may not have come up with, but you have taken it into mind, is that history repeats itself. It has always popped out to you as a message, not only to you, but towards other people in the world, man. There's a song that you really love, and in the song it says, history repeats itself, and that's just how it goes. Mac Miller and then Macklemore or something like that, bro. But you know what I'm talking about, dude. But as you took the shower just now and got out, you started thinking to yourself, history repeats itself. Last year, around this same time, you have been doing the same exact things. There have been things going on within your relationships. I'm not speaking of multiple relationships. You know you're not a dog. You've been connecting with people, but at the same time, the relationships that were close to you have been feeling as if you are losing touch with them. You have been feeling disconnected from yourself, not only your relationships, but from yourself. You may be asking why. You see, when you ask the question why, and it has to do with you, it's simple. It has to do with you. I'm gonna just skip past that. This is on you. These are your choices. These are your decisions. This is the outcome and consequences of your decisions. Stop beating your meat, bro. Stop doing stuff that you are used to. Stop being in the norm. Stop being comfortable. Do something new. Around this time, this is when you first started. Last year or 2 years ago. Last year, I'm pretty sure. Last year you first started. Around this time, your spiritual journey. You see, you may have let go of whatever's going on and have subdued yourself to this amount of stress dealing with school, work, and YouTube or whatever, or now YouTube. But the first thing that you need to actually get past those things is your energy. Excuse me. To connect with your higher self, you need energy. And until you learn how to stop yourself from draining yourself, stop yourself from draining yourself, stop yourself from repeating history, and stop yourself from doing things that you know is not good for you, you need to remember your history. In history class, you cannot get past a certain subject in history if you do not remember it. In math class, you cannot get past a certain subject if you do not remember it. Once you remember your past, once you remember your history, you will be able to move forward in life. You will be able to stop yourself from this cycle, this paradox, this tenet. Tenet is a movie you've watched recently, and it has to do with time. It has to do with going backwards in time. It has to do with history. It has to do with the future. If you cannot go into the past, look around and see what was wrong and fix it, then you're in grave danger. That's where smoking and all of that comes in. You've been getting urges to smoke. You've been getting feelings like you at least want to hit it once. And it may be some light feelings, but light feelings can take you a long way. Don't do it. Don't. If you need motivation, come back to this video. If you need guidance, come back to this video. Don't do it. Don't smoke. Don't beat your meat. Don't lure into your impulses. But like I was saying about Tenet, when it comes to going into your past and fixing things, you have to know your history. You have to know what happens in order to fix it. Because when you don't fix it, it keeps on occurring. And you can see your eyes are bright. Your third eye is slowly closing. You need to get outside. You need to enjoy your life. Stop stressing over school. Stop stressing over work. Stop stressing over all those things, because you can empower yourself. You have the power. You have the energy. You are strong. You have everything you need. You just keep letting go. Fight your demons. Fight the things that's holding you back. Fight the things that's trying to take you down. If somebody's trying to take you down, fight them. Remember, start looking for something new. Don't get too comfortable. Whether it has to do with work, whether it has to do with YouTube ideas, whatever. Grab a hold of your energy. Learn right from wrong, because you know every single thing. You know you have the knowledge for you to get past all of this and start a new era. If the new era starts before you do, you're not gonna catch up. It's just like being in math class. If you miss one day and you don't try to catch up before that next day, it will pass you up. Start working on yourself. Everybody else can handle themselves. Start working on yours. If you need to be quiet, if you need to stay quiet, stay quiet. If you need to be isolated, isolate. If you need to get out into nature, get out. If you need to get away from the games and YouTube, get away. It's easier said than done, but the challenge is worth the profit. Don't succumb to all of this. Don't succumb to reality. Because once you succumb to reality, you start feeling a fade of yourself, or a facade of life. You start losing grip of who you are. You start losing grip of your morals, your cares. For instance, you start worrying more about reality than yourself. Playing games, smoking, TV. You don't look into yourself as often. Now, you may be thinking spiritual YouTubers and all of that, it's not worth the watch, it's not worth the view. Don't be ratioing these people. Just because they got 1 million subscribers and 80-some thousand, 100-some thousand views does not mean that they are not authentic. They're out there trying to help people. They're out there trying to do what they do best, inspire people, reach people to start caring for themselves so that they can grow up and reach higher dimensions of this life. Not everything is false, and not everything is truth. Go with what you believe in. Go with your heart. Go with your gut. Go with your mind. Would you, could you, should you? Look at your past videos for references. Last thing I'm gonna say is that this might not even be the last thing. Actually, when it comes to caring for yourself and all of this and all of that, you recently stopped caring. You may be wondering why. The reason for you stopping, the reason that you stopped caring for yourself, the reason that you stopped caring for your spiritual journey and all of that, is truly because others didn't listen to you. Others don't listen to you. Others don't understand you. Others don't know what is going on within you. You may be wondering, well, how are you going to get help? The only person that can help you is yourself. Because the only person that knows you is you. When you try to speak up, you get taken down, you get drawn down, because nobody believes in what you believe in. Nobody believes what you know. When people get frustrated when people get frustrated about you talking about energy and all of that, that's what puts you down. That's what made you stop caring. That's what made you start thinking. That's what made you start rebelling from your own life. That's what made you start fighting yourself. And now look where you are. No energy. Riding a wave that you don't want to ride. You're clueless, you're lost. But what will you do? Start being real with yourself. If people wanted to believe you, they would believe you. If people knew what you were talking about, they would listen. If people were interested in what you had to say, they would listen. You can't help everybody. For the people that don't want to listen, they won't listen. For the people that you want to help, but they don't necessarily, they can't grab it, they can't function upon what you hand out, there's nothing you can do. But the person that is going to be maneuvering this body, moving, waking up day through day, day by day, going to work, uploading these YouTube videos for other people to see, and doing the best that you can, is you. Don't be a narcissist though, because everything in this isn't about you, and you know the guidelines, you know the limits to that. Don't forget, your cousin is on his spiritual path too. And this will be the last thing. When the devil sees devil, when those dark entities see, when the inorganics see that you are doing good, it will be harder for them to take you down. When they see that you low, that is your most vulnerable position. That is their advantage upon you. But when you hold yourself,
You must have already went to the gym.
yeah,
See, I was gonna leave up early, but you boy had to. I stopped with you, kid.
nigga.
I gotta go 3 o'clock when they open back up.
I'm hard. But like I said, just hold your energy, bro. Because when you hold your energy, you will be able to do a lot more than you think. Hold your composure. And make sure that you are authentic. Work on yourself. And if others don't want to rock with you, if they don't want to ride with you, you can't help them. If they simply can't believe, you can't help them. Keep on doing you. Because at the end of the day, you want a YouTube channel, right? Well, you're gonna have to be you to do you. Do you to be you. Do you to be you. Anyways, man, we finna head out. I'm finna head out, which is, we keep this tucked, always. If you lose guidance, look back to this video. Remember that, write it down. I'm gonna write it down for you, actually. It will be in the orange. This is for political science. The orange notebook. The orange. Actually, I might even just rip it out for you and put it under the fish tank. Is that a better idea? Is that a better idea? What will I say though? What will I say? If you lose guidance, come back to this video. Come back to this video. Come back to this video. If you lose yourself, before I lose the page that I was on recently, oh yeah, you gotta read too, bruh. You actually gotta try in school. Slow down. Fold it just in case. History repeats itself. And that's just how it goes. Same way they did with Mac Miller. Remember this. Oh yeah, keep going to the gym too. You look good. You look good. Don't ever forget that. You look good. Shorty, you look good. Shorty, you look good. Shorty, you look good. You look good. You look good, shorty. Anyways, excuse me. Remember your morals. Know your history. Hold on to your energy. And let time do its thing. It takes time to manifest greatness. Trust in the process, trust the universe, have faith in God, have faith in the universe. Love your gifts, love your flaws, be happy. Give it time. Do your homework. If you need to get away, get away. If you need a spot to go to, go to nature, go to nature. You know where to go. Go to nature. Anyways, man, I'm out. Stay healthy. Peace.